The summary of The Age of Agile by Stephen Denning. Regardless of where you live or what you are planning to do, providing a service is the only way to make an honest living. The Age of Agile stresses the need for full-scale reforms on a managerial level by creating a superior product or a service. In our opinion as a group, this book is a perfect match for managers and leaders in the making, and those who want to learn things about agile management. Let me first introduce to you the author of the book, which is Stephen Denning, a former World Bank employee who held several respectable management roles. He is the author of several books, such as The Leader's Guide to Radical Management, Squirrel Incorporation, The Secret Language of Leadership, and others.
About the books, it is divided in two parts. The first part focuses on agile management, loss, a case study to implement agile and skills Microsoft, and moving towards strategic agility and changing the organizational culture. The second part puts several management traps in the spotlight. Example, shareholders value, share buybacks, cost-oriented, economics and background-looking strategy. The last two chapters of the first part explore what it means to move from the operational to strategic agility, generating innovation that creates entirely new markets by turning non-customers to customers. Strategic agility is the next frontier of agile management. Start with the market creating value proposition based on four fundamental components: needs, approach, benefits per cost, and competition.
In the second part, we are looking at organizations who are mainly focused on defending the status quo and protecting the existing business. They are not moving towards operational and strategic agility. They are blocked by traps of short-term shareholder value, share buybacks, cost-oriented economics, and backward-looking strategies. The book ends with the epilogue, where nuclear winters and golden ages starting in 1790 with the canals and ending in the era of computers and communications are discussed. We get an overview of different roles from CEOs to thought leaders and the media and many more on what they need to do to run organizations in a better way.
Organizations that have embraced Agile have three core characteristics. First is the law of the small teams. Its presumption that in a VUCA world, or volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity world, big and difficult problems should, to the extent possible, be disaggregated into small batches and performed by small cross-functional autonomous teams working iteratively in short cycles in a state of flow with fast feedback from customers and end users. Second would be the law of the customers. Requires that the firm's culture and internal systems, processes, and values themselves by continuously subordinated to and driven by delivering value to the customer. If there is a conflict, it is the customer's needs that need to be given priority. Lastly is the law of the network. An organizational network is a set of teams that interact with and collaborate with other teams with the same connectivity, interaction, and passion as they do within their own small team. Each team needs to look beyond its own goals and concerns and see its work as part of the larger mission of the collectivity.
The book is clear about what is important for companies to do very quickly and as inexpensively as possible. Create value. This goes for the tech world, especially where platforms and companies can gain millions of users in what seems like overnight. There needs to be a very flexible and responsive way to manage this change, and the ability to excel while adapting is the mark of an exceptional organization. The book references modern companies that have been able to use agile management to their advantage. For example, the music streaming platform Spotify has many self-directed teams that come up with their own creative solutions that have been contributed deeply to the overall company. Southwest Airlines had eliminated the very features the rest of the industry were sticking to in the 1990s, such as seating choices, lounges, and meals.
Our critical review. Stephen Denning never fails to impress us with his wide areas of skills. The expertise he possesses in this realm is out of the question, and his prowess as a management expert stands to reason why we should apply the tips extracted from the age of Agile.